and good evening and welcome to the Dublin Actors Podcast. I am Conor Duffy, as you all well know. Today we have a slight change of format. We were supposed to have a special guest, but that fell through again, which is starting to become a running theme of this show. And Hanley, as you can see, has decided to invest in a new costume.
Have you started it?
Yeah.
I told you that this isn't a proper smoking jacket, but we'll have them in next week. He literally came into me and was still asleep, so...
Yeah, it was great. So anyway, what's new with you, Hanley? All right?
Not too bad. The usual beverage and, just having the chats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, today, lads, it's going to be a quick podcast. As I was saying before Hanley walked in, we were supposed to have a special guest, but in a running theme in this show, the arse fell out of it, and we're kind of left with just ourselves now. So anyway, we're probably going to just do the usual things, run through all the usual topics about have we got any work going up. The answer is maybe. Talking about the resources you can use and the usual. What's that? Right. But anyway, as you all know, September is a great month for theatre now, and in general, for entertainment. We've got the Fringe Festival on, and we've got the Dublin Theatre Festival. We're going to be focusing more so on the Fringe Festival today, because when we focused on the Dublin Theatre Festival last week, which we should have focused on the Fringe Festival, which is happening more so this week.
Yeah, because the Fringe Festival's ongoing at the moment. It's on September the 7th to the 20th.
Available in all good local bookshops.
Yeah, it's a fine read.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Theatre Festival, that's the Dublin Theatre Festival starts, I think it's the 26th September.
I don't know, I think it's earlier than the 23rd, maybe?
22nd. We won't quarrel over it anyway. It's sometime later in the month, but it's a pleasure for you to join us again. And this is going to be a short podcast where we're stuck again without our guests now. We're going to be sending phone calls, pigeons, and emails all over the place.
Ravens.
Ravens. We're going to get
smoke
people
signals.
in. Yeah, and we're going to be getting proper smoking jackets in next week now.
Have we got the budget for that? Proper smoking jackets?
I'll buy it.
Okay.
I'll buy it.
Because I'm looking at that now, man.
Personal budget,
You look slightly perverted, but your status is so much higher. It's ridiculous.
Yes, man. You came in and I was, still sleeping.
Indeed. You were useless sack of wine. So anyway, just looking through this now. The Fringe Festival seems to be is obviously a lot more broad than the Dublin Theatre Festival, because we've got all manner of stuff. We've got comedians. I think we've even got a few DJs around here somewhere.
We do, yeah.
And we have the wrestling, which we mentioned before on this podcast, professional wrestling.
Yes, over the top.
Over the top. Yeah.
It would be a bit over the top now.
Hey. You made that joke last time, didn't you?
No. I don't think so.
Yeah. But I'm just looking through it here now, yeah. Seems interesting enough. So you should all check up on that anyway. The lad we were supposed to have in, Luke, we've mentioned before, but unfortunately he had some personal issues today, so we couldn't really have him on.
We'll bring him in, yeah.
We'll get him on next week probably, or the week after.
That pipe is fucking shite, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's bits. Better use that to get into it.
I think you're just going to have a crack.
No, I don't want a cigarette. They're electric cigarette. Go on.
And in case you're wondering, Hanley is completely naked under that.
Yeah,
so, hence we're...
cover that shit up,
Yeah. You have the people all get sick!
I know, yeah, I don't want that,
No, we can't be doing that. But anyway, so looking up, this is going to be a quick one, because we seem to be running out of stuff to say. You got anything?
Yeah, we're not really prepared. Conor Duffy came up himself there today, fair play to him, he got up out of bed. Here we are.
Basically, yeah. And he had a strew of cans all over the gaff, and I walked in, his arse was hanging out, which was just awful.
Yeah, he kind of disturbed me, and it was very nice, yeah.
No.
Beauty sleep and all that, What time is it? 2, is it?
Is it half a watch on?
Yeah, it's something 2. We don't even know fucking time of day.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
That time of the day for a podcast.
Yeah.
He wouldn't leave you stuck,
Constant gargling mouths and be fine.
Yeah, you need to listen to us rant and rave and talk about acting. But we've talked a fair bit about the theatre festival, the Fringe Festival now, so we'll kind of leave that out now, We'll talk about what's in Dublin at the moment this week.
Yeah. Well, as the theatre festival and the Fringe Festival are the big ones in Dublin this week.
Yeah.
There isn't really much in the way of auditions, unfortunately. Now, again, our stuff is still kind of coming together now. It's all being connected.
But it's all written up.
It's all there. It's all there. It's all lovely.
You finish your piece. I finished my piece. So is Luke and Angeline.
Lucas had his finish first.
So we're not going to tell you what it is exactly, but basically we're going to be combining these stories together. We're going to be putting them on. We're going to be talking to a certain somebody about a venue. We're going to be having a meeting now about getting funding as well, and it's basically getting up off the ground, and we're going to be rehearsing as soon as possible as well, because being actors that are just finished college and looking for auditions, like we both went to auditions, we've had our little practice. We still wake up and do our monologues and practice your trade, keep your tools intact, But Yeah, we need to. It'd be good to start. You want to start rehearsals as soon as possible.
Exactly.
Just to keep in the motion.
Exactly.
Flow, like, you know?
See, as I've probably said before, when we were in college, we were told to make our own work. In order to keep the muscles strong. In order to keep your head in the carpet. Because you don't want to leave focus on your main work for. Are you alright? Alright.
Muscles.
Jesus. Anyway,
Brussels.
Yeah, Brussels, right.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so as we said, you need to focus on making your own work, writing your own stuff. Like I'm more or less writing non-stop. I'm working on all sorts of stuff.
Constantly right. Yeah. I always said that to you. You're fantastic. Right?
Stop. But anyway, so it
flows off the page. Like.
But you're too kind. But the thing is, keep your head in the game and make sure you're practicing. And if you can't find any work, make your own, which is what we're working on doing.
Exactly. Yeah, you need to do it. You know what I mean? You need to let it flow. You can't sit in your hands basically.
Yeah. What is it? JFD. I.
Sound like whiskey.
JFD. Is that just? Yeah, just fucking do it. Yeah.
Just fucking do it.
Just fucking do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. What are you waiting for? Yes. We always bring up this bastard. Yeah.
He's not a bastard.
Well, he's a bit of a muppet.
Well, we should get a poster for it. Just put it in the back.
We should. Yes. Yeah. Or even like a fucking, just have a little thing here where he's in the middle of us. Like.
Imagine if we got him on the podcast. We'd just be sitting there. He'd be sitting. He'd be in the middle, and we just like so.
I don't let him intimidate you. You fucking rub his leg and everything. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, mad fuck! Ain't you like Irish whiskey? Yeah, it's India. I know it's Polish beer.
He's mad for it. He chased around some drunk in New York.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That is a very good interview. Yeah, I did enjoy that. Yeah. After seeing him in Indiana Jones.
Oh no, Fury. We've definitely talked about this lad before, in depth.
Yeah, we did talk about it. We did have a good chat. We always talk about actors.
Yeah, we're starting to repeat ourselves, but I will talk about one of the icons of film now. We'll talk. Hanny was just Jesus, Basic Instinct.
Oh, sorry, Jesus.
Fucking hell.
Cover that.
I did a little mistake.
Oh, Basic Instinct. Yeah, do the Sharon Stone. Yeah. Hey, dude.
It's another icon. But we were talking about
gorgeous. Oh, she's fucking in Casino, man. Jesus, I could have bleeding jumped on top of that.
I've never seen Casino.
Have you not? She's fucking brilliant. Casino.
Did you ever see Total Recall?
Yes, Total Recall where he shoots her. Yeah, she's also in one of Steven Seagal's films, Nico. It's like one of our first roles.
Is she Nico?
He actually came onto her in the dressing room. He just pulled down the zipper in front of her. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's a fucking pervert. Like,
that's one of his only good films, isn't it?
Nico, Out for Justice, Under Siege.
Nico, Out for Justice.
You got the three there.
Glimmerman.
Glimmerman's very good. Mark for Death as well. But no, but
like that's he only said he had two films.
No, but he only like his two best films are his first two films, Out for Justice and Nico.
Yeah, but
very good. If you're into all that martial arts, gangster, fucking shit.
Did you hear about Jean-Claude Van Damme? Staring on him like
somebody told me.
He was going beat the shit out of him.
Somebody made up a story. I remember I pissed, and I actually believed him. It was like Van Damme attacked Steven Seagal with a plastic fork in an airport. And I just thought that was so funny. Like, why
you told you that?
It was just pure bullshit. One of my brothers mates, it was like, this is fucking bullshit, man. You don't know what you're talking about. Like,
he attacked him with a plastic fork.
I was locked when you said it. It was like,
what happened with plastic fork?
Ridiculous fucking story.
Wanted to fork him up.
Kickboxer is a great Van Damme.
Kickboxer is fantastic. But Hard Target. Did you ever see Hard Target when he got the mullet and the double denim?
Yes, that's very good.
John Woo directed that actually. He's great stuff.
Tequila slammers.
Hard boiled,
very good. Very good eggs.
Wait, what? John Woo has very good legs.
No eggs.
Oh, eggs.
Hard boiled.
Oh Jesus.
But anyway, we always talk about actors, coming from Ballally, we always have a chat about actor story. The last podcast we had with Joe, we had some good points to make.
Yeah.
And I remember we were chatting, your man out of Terminator 2, the liquid guy.
Oh, yeah.
Billy Idol was funny enough was meant to play that role. I know, and he got in a motorbike accident, so they brought the other fella in. And he actually based his character on a cat. It's very good. It was when we were in sort of, I think it was like when we were doing Guildhall and that week, Trinity thing we done. We had to basically base our characters on animals, you know what I mean? Basically use animals as kind of a physical reference,
Yeah.
And you see people going around and act like fucking elephants and tigers and all that, And he basically based his character on a cat.
Yeah.
So he was constantly, stalking and, ready to...
Yeah, sure. That's the same.
But it really worked, like, looking at it, like I kind of saying that actually really works. Like,
there is, and there's that, and there's also the other thing of people watching, which is something we were told to do from a...
Yes, actually follow around. Yeah, follow around people all over the place, and
follow people. Stop them. Go through their rubbish. No, but
Neville made us do that. He made us go outside college one day and literally just follow people around.
Yeah,
for like a half an hour, and it was fucking lashing rain as well.
I just went to the shop, man. I didn't look like a weirdo.
I did follow him one outfit. He was just basically a bowsy. Just followed him around for a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Should we join the lad we've seen in Fiddlesbury, the mad dude with a really long cigarette phone?
Oh yeah, I was smoking. Yeah, but he was interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's the thing. Everyone in the world has their own physical foibles, their own characteristics, and as an actor or as actors, we're more attuned to notice it. You know. And we can take aspects of that, we can replicate or duplicate it in our own bodies, and then use those character traits.
Exactly. You know? Yeah. use what's out in the real world. So DiCaprio followed some fella around for a couple of weeks when he was doing Wall Street, Wolf of Wall Street.
No, he followed Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street, around.
Is actually him?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just a randomer.
No, why would he follow a randomer?
No, because he was basing a kind of fella in Wall Street, like a banker and money.
No, I think
he actually followed your man.
Yeah, he followed Jordan Belfort. He's actually come to Dublin as well. He's doing a motivational talk. That's what he does now.
Is he?
Yeah.
There you go. But we do enough. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There you are, like, you know. But that's
motivational talk. It would just be copying Shia LaBeouf.
Just do it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we'll just do a Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, pretty much
chat, you know. But yeah, this week we don't have any special guests on, you know. We tried to bring the smoking jackets in.
Yeah, we tried to up the sex appeal slightly.
I wouldn't say sex now appeal, but you know, gentlemen, more gentlemen. But this is
you're in the nip, dude.
Yeah, well, it's not you know, fucking bed, like, you know what I mean? You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
Well, we are now. That's in 12 minutes.
Yeah, keep it going a bit longer. No, but like, don't explain now, because we need to explain this to the audience, our viewers, that this, like, our ideas that we've been talking about the past few weeks, they haven't come into action.
What ideas are you talking about? Podcast ideas?
Special guests.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck else are we doing? Podcast ideas.
I thought you were going to talk
special guests. You know, we haven't actually chatted to people about their. You know, we haven't chatted to people coming in. Like
people are busy, man. You know,
I know people are busy. It's, you know, but like. We will have people in soon, you know, because this is the second week now, it's just the two of us.
Exactly, yeah.
We were going to get Luke in this week now, but he's doing his own thing, you know what I mean? And I know I've said that to the past two people,
Yeah.
Maybe we can get Joe back in as well now, you know, because that was a fine...
It was
a very nice podcast.
Lost in cyberspace.
Exactly, yeah, which is my fault, and so I apologise to the audience. And
You're alright. You were friends here, you fucking pig.
Sorry, something, man. But, yes, the things will start to progress, and we'll bring people in.
Because at the same time, at the same time, there's no real motivation for people to come onto our podcast. You know, we do have a couple of hundred views. How many subscribers? We have like 10, 20?
10 or 12 or something.
10 or 12.
Like that, yeah.
So
people aren't subscribing. I said this last time. Technology. Click the button. Click the button.
The subscribe button. What is it?
You press it there on the YouTube. It's a big red button. It's very inviting. Sexual, gorgeous button.
What?
You know, big red button.
Yeah, subscribe. Subscribe is a very sexy word.
Yeah.
Red, it's the colour of blood.
And, seductive red.
Lusty.
Satin sheets and all that, you know what I mean? Fires and cognac.
Fires, cognac is a bad
but no, click that subscription button, because we need the subscribers. We need the likes. We need the views. And thank you so much for watching us, because we really appreciate it.
Indeed.
I know we really do, you know, especially people that are keeping up to date with us, you know.
Yeah, that's
great. I'm sure people are having a good laugh as well over us there, you know what I mean?
Naked Handy in his... Show off your slippers there, Handy.
Oh, yes.
Lovely's.
Yeah. There we are there, and lovely, gorgeous.
Yeah, lovely set of legs.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that now.
Yeah.
Jogging.
Jogging.
Yeah.
Stretch.
No, but
deep squats.
The idea is that you just caught me out of bed in the morning, you know what I mean? And dressing gown on, I was like, fuck, I'll try the smoking jackets. But we're going to get satin silk. Nice.
Satin silk's nice. Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Satin silk's nice.
We're going to get nice. We're going to be very presentable. And we're going to get chairs in here now. We're not going to deal with this fucking couch. This
couch is grand.
No, it's not. We need chairs. Rocking chairs. No, rocking chairs.
Rocking chairs.
Basically, 3 chairs. You know what I mean? And
but like, I'm comfortable here. Can you get 2 chairs?
I don't give a fuck how comfortable you are.
Why don't you get 2 chairs there and I'll just sit on the couch and put my feet up?
No, we can't. We have to put the 3 chairs in. We're going to squeeze the guests in. We're going to have whiskey. We're going to chat. And we're going to tell stories. And it's going to be very, very interesting and productive. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, are we getting armchairs or what?
I might have an armchair.
Can we get a hot tub?
I'd love to get a hot tub. Just sit in a hot tub with the guests. So, what's going on this week with the acting there, you know?
I don't care, I'm in a hot tub.
Would be very hot.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be very hot.
Bubbly. fart in the water and nobody knows.
Nobody would notice. Yeah.
Nobody would notice. Just the smell would waft up.
Yeah, it'd be fine. But so we've talked about what's in Dublin this week. Pretty much, yeah. And there's a couple of things in Dublin that's going on this week, like in the auditions and that. Do we tell them about this? The audition.
What audition?
The ad.
What?
Audition.
Oh, your thing?
No, not my thing.
What thing? What are you talking about?
The ads that are popping up on Star now and Fish Pond.
Huh?
We've already gone through this.
I didn't even hear about this.
No, I was telling you this.
Did we do this last week?
Yeah. Oh, we did. Yeah. We that's what I'm saying.
Call it out. We're repeating ourselves.
Yeah, we'll end up repeating ourselves. Yeah, but basically advertisements are popping up left, right, and centre at the moment. So even if you're not an actor, you can get in there,
Yeah, I suppose. Stealing work from the actors, though. It's a bit bad here.
Yeah, but sure.
A little bit bad here.
The majority of the time, the actors will get ahead of them,
Mm-hmm.
But we actually we went. Remember we were talking about Joe's play. I mean, we bumped into a couple of the Lear lads. We wanted to talk about that kind of level as well. Their play is coming up now next month.
The Lear
play.
I think it's the 20-something of October.
26th or 28th or something like that. I remember Sean saying it.
What was the? Do you remember the name of the play? Because off the top of my head, I haven't got a clue.
Jeez, I couldn't tell you.
Something about the set burning down, so that's gonna be fucking.
Yes, their set is burning. Yeah, Reardon said this to me.
That's part of the play now. Like, it's not just burning down by accident. It's part of the play.
They're actually burning set in a theatre, and it hasn't been done in Jesus.
12 years or something.
I don't fucking know, but
a long time anyway.
Fire in a theatre, Jesus Christ,
But fire's great, burning. Fire,
yeah.
Smoking jackets, bear rug.
Yeah. But the Lear thing is happening now next month, and we'll go and see it.
Of course,
that'd be very interesting because these lads have, the Lear is. It's more of an intense course, much more intense, much more focused.
It's like the creme de la creme kind of.
Oh yes, Jesus, yeah, it's very well trained. And I guess it's probably the best course in the country.
Probably,
yeah.
And it's internationally recognised because they're partnered with RADA, and actually it's internationally recognised as well. We did Trinity Guildhall work as well, which was optional.
We did, yeah. But
So-
that's drop in the ocean compared to.
No, but the Guildhall stuff, like the licensing thing I'm working on, you can get a master's out of.
Oh, yeah. Teaching like.
No. It's just like I could do a master's in screenwriting. I could go on and do a master's in something else.
That's essentially screenwriting.
Yeah.
No, but we didn't really chat about that kind of level of college because that's something me and Duffy could have went on and done, But we decided to kind of make our own work. I never went for the Lear now.
I did. No, it's very hard to get into. I think something like 2,000 people audition and 16 get in.
This is the shocking thing, the numbers, because the amount of people that fucking apply for it.
Exactly, yeah.
That's fucking shocking, man.
And I don't think it represents maybe to a degree, but maybe like I'm not as doesn't have as polished a skill set as the other lads. Yeah. But as regard, maybe I need a bit more training or I need more experience.
You can always go back and do it. You can always go back and do it.
But it's like any other audition. Like, you shouldn't let the rejection hurt you as a person. They might be looking for something different. They might be looking for.
They have though. They know who they want.
Exactly. They probably have archetypes they need to fill. So they need like a round gentleman.
I guarantee you, they have that. They also need that older person. There's always one older person in the class. There's always one older one,
Yeah.
But no, it's a fantastic course. Basically, it's a 3-year course. Now, the hours are very intense.
10, 9.
It's like architects' college. Architects stay in college at 9 till fucking about 7 or 8 o'clock at night.
Don't you know about architects in college?
I know a couple of architects.
Oh, I know a couple of architects.
I lived with an architect in Smithfield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I said the house was really nice, was it?
It was a fucking beautiful. I paid 50 quid a week, man. It was gorgeous.
He's an architect.
I know that, yeah, but he didn't build the fucking gap. He just stayed there. No, but he was a student, so he was,
So he stayed in the gap.
You know what I mean? He was said stories. You know what I mean? He was a nice chap, and the hours are really long. And the only other course I've heard that's like 9 to 8 or 9 o'clock at night sometimes.
Yeah.
It would be the Lear.
Yeah.
It's a very intense course. But I bumped into Daniel Monaghan, and he's a very good actor. He's only finished. They're all finishing their summer break now, and he was telling me he's dying to get back. Just dying to get back into it. You know what I mean? And you don't hear many people saying they're dying to jump back into college.
Especially
it's that good of a course, you know what I mean? It's that detail, that good, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And if it's something you want to pursue, it's basically what you should be aiming for.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, it's probably the Lear, probably Bull Alley then, and what's ahead of Bull Alley? What are you going to say, the Gaiety?
Yeah, the Gaiety.
No, they're similar level, but the Gaiety's the same as the Lear. It just has more hours, so it's more intense.
You know how fucking expensive that is.
Fucking Gaiety's like what, six.
It's 6, and I think the Lear's $2,000 a year or so.
No, but the Lear is a university course. You know, so like a large section of that is paid for.
You've got the acting course at Trinity as well, which your man out Game of Thrones done.
Yeah, but that's different. That's more so theory based.
Yeah, I know it's theory based. Yeah.
That's not acting, it's drama.
Yeah.
Like I think he did an arts degree, wasn't it? So he had like that and something else. He did, like,
he did.
Drama philosophy. You just said
drama philosophy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had philosophy. Yeah. He's actually what's his name again?
Jesus Christ, Joffrey.
Yeah, we just call him Joffrey, which is the reason why he won't be an actor. Yeah, lovely guy. No, I've been told he's a lovely guy. He's meant to be, but he gets abused because he played the worst character in the past 10 years, and it was his first role. So now he's leaving. Well, he's not leaving acting. He doesn't want to be involved in films or TV, because he can't go to a club and have a pint. I know one or two people that know him, and
he probably gets traumatized.
He gets abused from him, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's awful. The poor chap, you know what I
mean?
Yeah. And he just wants to direct and write, that kind of way, But Delaire is top. You know what I mean? And the people that go in there will come out and they'll get work. You know what I mean? They definitely 100%.
Exactly. They work with the best directors, best producers, best stage managers.
Yeah. They also the theatre I can't. Yeah, I've a quarrel with.
No, hold on. They also have a few. They get
the pre-shows.
They get the pre-shows and everything completely free. I think they're given a certain subsidiary that allows them for theatre tickets and the travel.
That's right. Yeah, they get a certain.
Yeah, because remember when the last.
It's quite good.
It was one of the last shows we were doing in Tala. We used to do a lot of our shows in the Civic Theatre.
Yeah, the Civic, which is a fine spot. The Civic is. It's a grand spot,
a bit far away to get to it, but it's right beside the Lewis line if you have time. But
it's a grand spot.
So the Lear lads who came, about 3 or 4 lads who were in the Lear now that went to college with us, and they basically got a taxi. They had a few points in town, got a taxi down to the theatre, and got a taxi back into town because they had this fund they were given. I think. We'd obviously have to talk to them, but I'm pretty sure they're given
receipts and that.
They bring it back and they get reimbursed.
You know what I mean? They get reimbursed.
Which is ridiculous.
But that's the thing. As an actor, you should be going to see plays.
Exactly, but it's ridiculous how good that is. You know.
But it's like you're in that world constantly. Even in your
completely immersed.
Completely immersed. You know what I mean? Engrossed by the.
Your head's still above water. Oh yeah! What a segue.
Yeah, we've chatted about Delaire now, and them lads, we went to Bull with, they're going to come out and they're going to do very well, you know what I mean? Because they've been trained pretty well, and it's a fine course, and it's expensive, but it's
the same. What is it? What's an old university course? Maybe $3,000. Yeah. I think that's tough.
It's very tough though, you know what I mean? If you're working part time, you know what I mean? And some of them lads are working part time as well.
Yeah, Sean does his weekends in the pub.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? That's fucking tough, you know what I mean? You might have one day off a week and fucking, that's a resting day, you know what I mean? It's a day for putting the feet up, you'd be that fucking wrecked.
But man, if you're doing what you love,
That's what I'm saying, you're doing what you love, you know what I mean? You miss it so much that you just want to get back into it, you know what I mean? And then in your free time, you're still jumping into the plays,
Exactly, yeah.
But that's the Lear for you know what I mean? It's a course that kind of. Yeah. It's great. Montebello.
If you're interested in acting, if you're just out of school or you're just out of a 1 or 2 year course, look up the Lear and go for it.
You could. You don't need to go to Bologna. You maybe they see something in you and you go to the Lear and you get it, and then boom, you're straight in the fucking. I've
heard of people who were just out of secondary school getting it. What? Burglar?
There's some fucker sawing something at the back.
Yeah. But we've heard people who were just out of secondary school go in and get it. So if you're interested in acting, go for the Lear. That's my recommendation for you. But obviously, there's plenty. If you don't get the Lear, it's no big deal. There's plenty of other great colleges around.
There's plenty of other colleges around.
Exactly.
Be fine. Be grand.
What is it?
Don't worry about it. It starts.
23 minutes. We keep going with that.
We'll end it now here. We won't do a half now. We only said 10 minutes, and here we are. We're ranting on.
We're stealing people's time.
But podcasting on ourselves, it should be about a half an hour long,
Yeah.
But listen, we apologise again that we don't have a guest on this week, and we really appreciate it.
Thanks for the view if you're watching, and if you've X'd out, well, thanks for the view anyway.
Thanks for the view anyway. But if you stay with us for 24 minutes, 25 minutes,
with naked Warren Hanley and slightly incoherent Conor Duffy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The usual shit.
Yeah, usual bollocks.
But no, we really appreciate you staying with us this long, and next week hopefully we'll have something a bit different. We'll have a special guest in.
We will,
and it will be more interesting. And we'll have chairs and the usual thing I was talking about. It's gonna be different the next time. We promised this the last time, so watch the next one.
Yeah,
because the next one is gonna be different. It's going to
blow
be
your
golden.
fucking mind.
It's going to blow your fucking mind. It's going to be very good. It's going to be very interesting. And you will want the 30 minutes won't be, you want to watch it.
Flyby.
You want a part 2. That's how fucking good.
We might give you one if we don't get too messed up.
It'll be very interesting, right? Yes. So anyway, we did the reference.
Yeah, right? the reference. Not a
song. Boston as well.
Boston.
Yeah, for the.
Oh, okay.
If we always get this mixed up there, right?
Are we doing this in a Boston? Right?
No, we do it normal then in Boston. Yeah,
hold on. Are we doing? If you're not sitting beside the fireplace, right? If you're not sitting by the fireplace, you're a fucking peasant. And I'm a theater company.
Yeah. That's enough. Right, we'll end it there.
What?
We'll end it there.
Press the button, will ya?
See you later.